Is this Alaska or Canada? No, Romania, some of the last landscapes in Europe left untouched by man in the Carpathian Mountains. Ski resort developers aim to change this, moving in on sites with special protected status, the European Union's Natura 2000 network. 40% of Romania's ski resort plans are on the edge of Natura sites or inside them. European Commission environmental investigators are also watching Slovakia. We're entering the Romanian natural park of Bucegi. There is some basic tourism, a sprinkling of motels, one big hotel. Florentina Florescu knows the Bucegi wilderness like the back of her hand, has since childhood. Today she's a Natura coordinator, and she's blowing the whistle.
În această parte și în această parte, în spatele nostru, de asemenea, există aceste zone de găsești și în apropierea zonei de conservare specială.
There's a big project planned here. 3 huge hotels, chalets with several thousand rooms for the tourists. That construction and the activities it will bring along with it will destroy the natural environment. The habitat of carnivores like wolves, the brown bear and lynx will be broken up. It will destroy this beautiful and still untouched landscape. It will disappear.
A patchwork of protection zones for the natural park makes the Padina Peștera project Romania's most controversial. The promoters want to run tourists up to the plateau by cable car from already established resorts in Bușteni and Sinaia. The Dâmbovița County Council sees gold in them hills. European funds could provide half the 50 million euros needed for the first phase of development. Next could come a 100 million euro private investment in Olympic winter sports infrastructure building. Dâmbovița feels completely comfortable facing its critics.
Reacția noastră este foarte simplă. Our reaction is very simple because our project does not overlap the Natura 2000 site perimeter by 1 single square centimetre. Moreover, our urban development plan respects all the EU and Romanian laws regarding construction and the protection of the environment. Impuse de legislația română și europeană de mediu.
Local politicians' hopes are pinned on a decision expected in the next few weeks by the European Commission whether to co-finance the ski resort development or not.
We expect that European Union to be more carefully when they are approve the projects, because sometimes tourist developments inside of protected areas can destroy nature or fragmented habitats or have a big impact on the nature.
Romania's hundreds of sites in the EU Natura protection scheme cover almost 18% of its surface. Bucegi is one of several having ski development problems. Most of Europe's brown bear population live in Romania and Bulgaria. And the behavior of 1.2 million tourists per year is already a problem. Many people don't clean up after themselves, and the rubbish can be deadly for the animals.
I found a little bear here, crushed by a car. The tourists throw away their food near the road. The mother bear took her little bear and buried him under the leaves.
Restaurants are obliged to cage their rubbish bins. A 2-year bear research project starts this month with EU support. Romania intends to bid for the 2022 Winter Olympic Games. That means preparing the valley. The park rangers here tell us around 60 bears live in the Prahova Valley. Sinaia is one of Romania's very few high-altitude ski resorts. One of its brochure names is the Pearl of the Carpathians. But upgrading sport infrastructure is vital for any hope of winning the Olympic bid. Sinaia grew up with minimal planning coordination, some say chaotic. Then the property market went blue with the financial crisis. Prices are down. The Prahuba Valley is looking for a second wind. The city of Brașov is preparing to fill its sails. The European Youth Olympic Festival Winter Edition will be held here in 2013. Well ahead, Brașov has just inaugurated a €10 million new ice rink. Quite a lot of money for a country under International Monetary Fund supervision. The Anton twins have been testing it out.
We can train better. It's not that cold compared to the old rink. The new facility here is bigger and the ice quality is better. There's a larger surface to train on.
The Olympic Youth Festival is seen as a kind of test to prove Romania's capacity to host an international winter sports event. Its top committee official wants a major upgrading of facilities. He makes his priorities clear on the question of building near protected nature areas, or in them.
Nous ne souhaitons pas non plus pénaliser nos jeunes.
We don't wish to penalise our young people too much either, through, I'd say, an excess of caution. I find we need a balance between nature's ecosystem and the ecosystem of sport.
De la nature et l'écosystème du sport.
Rzeszów is one of many towns in the region extending sport facilities for the Winter Youth Olympic Festival. Rzeszów has begun building new 15, 35 and 74-metre ski jumps for 2013. But there are money problems for the 90-metre jump.
De ce?
Romania shows a strong Olympic record in summer competitions, 300 medals, but just one Olympic winter medal. Sport managers blame the lack of professional training facilities. 1974 world silver medal champion Gheorghe Ghernița trains the young Romanian biathlon team. Does he remember his first pair of skis?
Hell, of course I do. My first skis were made out of wood from wine barrels. My grandfather carved them for me. That's how I started skiing. At that time, it was just a way for me to get to school, which was 16 kilometers away. Step by step, it became a passion, and I kept on skiing because of this passion.
Biodiversity is important. So is encouraging poor EU member states such as Romania. The EU Commission is studying how to give sport and property development fair chances without sacrificing natural treasures.